Ah, what a beautiful sunset. It kind of hurt my eyes. Oh, hey guys. How you guys doing? This is Solus TM once more for another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet online link battles. I'm gonna have a few fun little fights, a few random ones on the online battles before I decide to show one more fight with the Master Battlers before I decided to switch my team completely. Uh, I had a few talks with Mr. L Scholar and he gave me some ideas for a few teams and some team ideas, and possibly after my next following fight with Master Battlers, I'm going to finally reveal the new team. I hope you guys are enjoying the content so far. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Hopefully, also share this video with your friends if you're interested in showing them how this somewhat of a new player is doing some boss plays, and also might be a bit of a challenge to them if they feel like they can take me down. I dare you to come and challenge me if you guys think you got the guts. But beyond that, it's always fun in games here. It's not really a big deal, but without any further ado, thanks for joining me, guys, and also welcome back once more to... Alrighty, I'm gonna have a random link battle with this sir named Bennett. Decided to put a little bit of no barrels holding. Give the amazing Rouge a chance to shine to her full power, maybe with her most of her moveset that I kind of was testing out. See if it works out. I'm gonna see what Mr. Bennett has to offer and hopefully see if he's strong enough to take down this version of Rouge. If not, then well, it is how it is. Well, Sir Bennett, good luck, and I wish you a fun game, but bring it on. Let's get ready to rumble with the new power-up team. Well, to be fair, it's still the same team. No, he's a Hackmon guy. Gosh, darn it. Oh well, I have no choice but to go for it, as we guess is gonna be another one for the Hackbusters. Alright, Team Misfit, let's deal with this guy right quickly. So let's hand them with a quick... No! He's hit me with a Stone Edge! Oh, I'm out! Oh, that's rough. But oh well. Strat is out. Getting wrecked already by a Hackmon user. But either way, let's bring out the amazing Rouge to battle. Oh, full power Rouge is down it's about to deal some major damage. So let's hit him with a flower trick. Oh, I'm protein. I didn't even realize that. I was supposed to be overgrown, but either way, boom. Taking down the Hackmon monster, the Rhyperior. Honestly, you're such a cool dude. The Pokemon, not the trainer. But regardless of that, he goes down with a quick flower trick, and it takes some damage from Life Orb. As we see now that he decides to bring out Oh, I was about to say Charizard. It's actually the Skeledirge. But either way, let's hit him with a quick knockoff. Knock it off, you sir! Oh, he's in the red. That means he had... Oh no, I thought he had, whatchamacallit? Focus Sash, but either way, the Mason Rouge goes down. That's rough. But either way, it wasn't enough to deal the damage, I guess, because I lost my Dark typing. Should have just simply swapped to, whatchamacallit? To Lamp, but I just want to see how much damage the Amazing Rouge could have just done with just that one knockoff instead. But regardless of that, Q keep to battle. We're about to give him a quick freeze strike, tell him that he can't stay here. As we freeze the frozen, the flare, and the ghost type fiery crocodile, he goes down. But anyway, that's 2 down so far, and I already have already 2 down as well. Honestly, I was expecting Strata to basically stay alive for a little while longer, but either way, now he's bringing out the Greninja, which is also hacked. I'm just gonna blast him with a Moon Blast. As he goes and hits me with a Gong Shot! Oh no! Put me in the orange, and on top of that I get poisoned. You know what? I do not appreciate what you just did there, so Moon Blast him. Taking him out with one strong hit and the Greninja goes down. Oh boy, I honestly just wanted to have a fun little training session before I go on and fight the Master Battlers, but instead I'm dealing with a Hackmon trainer. Godly. So now he's bringing out the best, which is the Ogre Pun. I honestly am probably going to lose in terms of speed, so I'd rather just prepare the Aurora Veil. That is, unless he put some hype into it. I honestly was not expecting him to go Terra, but even regardless of that, you know, you tend to see this kind of stuff coming depending on how long you've been playing a game like this. But either way, he's gonna get Embody Aspect, which is gonna get a boost in speed, which means now he's faster than me. He's gonna basically wreck me with the Ivy Kojo. But with the giant mask and destroy my Kyuki, and Kyuki goes down. But oh well, what can be done at this point? All I gotta do is the following. Bring out my awesome lamp and send it to battle. Lamp 64, about to prepare the flames as I already hit my air balloon. Honestly, there's no point I'm trying to get any calm mind, so I'm just gonna basically try to burn him. Hopefully I won't miss. But I guess he hit me with another Ivy Koji. That means that this man's probably choice banned. But either way, Heat Wave goes in, taking out Mrs. Ogre Pawn and destroying the mask while I added. No, I will not reimburse for the mask. You decide to challenge me and you get your mask burned. But now he's sending out Mario, the Dragonite. I honestly am not feeling it. I'm just gonna flex with a quick Shadow Ball, but he has Quick Claw. That's kind of interesting. And hits me with a Hurricane to boot. But I'm basically in the red, so once more, let's blast him. Put him in the yellow. That means this one is not marble scale. But either way, Mario, you're going down. After I hit you with another Shadow Ball. That is interesting. He's slower than me. That is so awkward. Especially for a Dragonite to basically be slower than me. Oh, that's kind of crazy. But either way, Lamp 64 goes down. I already see the last few Pokemon he has left, so I'm gonna basically get ready to do some mean damage by bringing my cross to battle. That's kind of odd. I honestly was not expecting that, but either way, all I gotta do is just hit this man with a quick knockoff and tell him to get better gear. Why the heck does he have a Quick Claw of all things? And my dogs are now going frenzy. Hopefully they won't go too crazy than that, but either way, Mr. Mario goes down and my little dog Vanilla is now crying. So 3, 2, 1, 5, 7. We have the Tyranitar, Mr. Reptar, about to get destroyed by a quick meteor match. That depends if I'm faster than him, which I am. And basically he goes down. Sad to say that this trainer basically had a fun little ragtag, but Mr. Burnett, GG sir, but shame for having Hackmons. How dare you? Shame. So let's go. We're gonna have a little bit of a fight with Bunzer from Online Link Battles. I see that he has a few threats that I am kind of scared to challenge, especially the Lecky, whatever his name is. But either way, we're gonna try to do our best. Like always, I don't tend to be too afraid of running away unless, you know, he sends me running with my tail behind my back. But either way, Mr. Bunzer, good luck, and to USA, bring it on! So once more, let's get ready to battle. Oh my god, he has his Titan in the back. That's awesome, and it's shiny to boot. So either way, he's gonna start the battle with Regieki. So bringing out Strider to battle. I'm already hating this times 100. So I'm probably gonna go down. So I'm gonna basically see if I can take him down with a Mirror Coat. But instead, it goes for the Bolt Switch, putting me in the red as Bunzer basically returns his Regieki out of the way. So whatever's coming next is gonna get hit by a strong Mirror Force, a Mirror Code, but it brings Pajaleta. So Mirror Code comes in, taking down this Tuffy, and that is one down. It's sad to say I'm gonna have to basically do a bit of a swap. He has Regieki basically comes back into the field. I'm gonna have to run for the hills at this point. I did not want to go down, but I'm basically might have to at this rate. So what are the options? What are the options, sir?
That thing hits hard. There's no way. There's no way about it. So I have two options. Even if I Terra, I'm gonna go down. So he's gonna Bolt Switch again. You know what? I'm gonna have to let Rouge take the brunt. So come on, the amazing Rouge. I need just to take one hit right quickly. Hopefully it won't be too strong to take you down. So Rouge to battle, as he basically goes for the Bolt Switch, and I take it in nicely. And basically Regieleki goes back to the Pokeball. It always sucks that I had to put Rouge to take damage of that type of category. But it is what it is. So he's bringing out the Galarian Wheezing. I don't want him to basically poison my amazing Rouge or basically destroy my amazing Rouge with fairy type moves. So right now let's bring the amazing Rouge back and bringing out Macross into battle. As he goes for the Strange Stream. Not very effective, but I'm gonna have to gain some level of speed because he's probably gonna swap. So with agility, boosting my speed by 2 stages, I am now ready for battle as he goes for the flamethrower, hurting my Macross really badly, but he has not realized the error that he has created by giving me the ability of weakness policy. Now the thing is though, I do not know if my Macross is gonna be faster as is, so I'm taking a gamble, and I'm gonna go for another agility because I'm probably not gonna be fast enough to take out the Regieleki. So either way, the Galarian Weezing Terras right quickly, becoming pure thunder as I see the light ball on his head, and now I'm gonna go for another agility, expecting he's probably gonna flamethrower me. I do not remember the ability of Galarian Weezing, and I hopefully. Oh god, it was enough to take me down. Oh, that's awful. So here's the thing. I was low-key expecting that he might have Levitate, which I do believe that he does have Levitate, because I was basically about to go and hit him with Earthquake, which I was possibly gonna miss. But either way, I'm going in. He goes for Strange Mist, and he basically misses. Now I'm gonna go for the Sticky Web, and at least I'm set in some aspects. So first things first, let's land the Endeavor, as he basically goes for Defog, dropping my basiness by 1 stage and removing everything out of the ground. So basically I hand him with the Endeavor, and I realize that he has Rocky Helmet. So you know what, if that's how it is, I'm gonna have to go first, eat my Custard Berry, and take this guy down. Which is kind of sad. I should have just gone for the attack, but to be fair, what was I thinking? I honestly wanted the speed, and I did not gain the speed. So either way, the Galarian Weezing is down. Now I'm gonna get bopped by the Regieleki. Not what I wanted, but either way, it is what it is. I'm just gonna go and see if I can land the Endeavor, which is not gonna happen because it's gonna basically Bolt Switch, and Strider goes down. Bummer. Oh well. It is what it is. But regardless of that, now I'm down to my last 4 Pokemons, and I'm gonna have to make some proper strategy. So anyway, there's not much I can do about that. I'm gonna have to basically bring Lamp 64 into this. Now, why would I bring Lamp 64, you would say? Well, here's the thing. The man has 4 moves, and that is 1 ground move, 1 fighting move, and also a normal move, possibly to get rid of my sticky webs. But I am with air balloons, so he has no choice but to run for the hills, which I'm fine by that. Bring in Porongo, which is the Polygon, or Porygon 2. So sadly I can't do much about it, and basically is here to stay, so I'm going, and he basically has whatchamacallit, Evilite. So I'm gonna basically have to bring my Land 64 back and bringing out Wrath into battle. As the man basically goes and lands Terror Blast expecting to swap. What can you do? So I'm possibly gonna get hit again, so I'm gonna basically land the Drain Punch just to gain some health. As they're bringing back the Great Tusk, and here I go landing the Drain Punch. Getting my health back in decent perspective. And we also see that he has leftovers. So now the question is, he's going to basically take me down. So I'm gonna bring Kyuki. So returning back Wrath, I'm gonna bring the Snowtail Fox into battle. Now you might be wondering, why would I do that? Well, simple. I have to, because it's basically going for the knockoff, possibly taking down my Evilite, but instead he takes out my Light Clay, something I'm completely fine with, because now I can then make the next following choices. I'm gonna blast with a blast, but he ends up basically making the bouncer run, bringing out Porongo once more into the field. So I'm just gonna hit this boy right quickly with a Moon Blast, and he's a thick fella. I'm gonna have to make some adjustments in my strategy, as I'm gonna basically land the Aurora Bell, blocking most of everything. And he basically goes for the recover, which at this point I'm completely fine with. Let's tell him to do it again with Encore. And since he's basically gonna swap, I already know who I'm swapping to. So let's bring back the Amazing Rouge into this. She started this fight somewhat by going in, so I'm gonna bring the Amazing Rouge into battle. Now, I'm expecting to switch to whom exactly, I have no clue. And it's basically the Regieleki. I mean, that thing is actually faster than me regardless of anything, so I'm gonna have to basically go and land a Flower Trick. Hopefully enough to take it down. But instead it goes for the Volt Switch, putting me in orange, and Bunter goes back into the Pokeball. I honestly don't I kind of dislike Regieleki just for the fact that that little dude basically can run faster than what I would like to give him credit for. But either way, we're going for a Flower Trick. We're going pure grass type, landing the magical flower. Hit him with a critical, but not enough to take him down. So right now, I'm going to tell him quickly to knock it off. Taking out his Evilite, because honestly, it's not cool that he's basically staying there the way he is. But he goes for a recover, getting most of his health back, and my Aurora Bell basically goes down. I only got a few hits left of me, so I'm gonna go and land another Flower Trick, unless he decides to stay, which he doesn't. And Flower Trick basically hit him for another critical, and not enough to take him down yet, as he basically goes for Terra Blast, taking down the Amazing Rouge, and Rouge goes down. Sad state of affairs. But either way, let's bring Wrath, because now, if I know what he's going to do, I'm gonna basically bulk up and make sure I gain some health. As he basically turns Bunzer, I'm expecting the Great Tusk, which here he comes, and guess what? I'm about to bulk up right quick. Raising my attack by 1 stage and defense by 1 stage, so let's fight, buddy. I got my hands up, I'm pumped up, and all I gotta do is just land a Drain Punch at you so I can gain some health back. and hopefully keep this battle of attrition going. So he's probably gonna go for it real quick. And just like I was expecting, it's basically gonna be a battle of attrition. So I'm gonna go for another bulk up, expecting the fact that he's not gonna be faster than me, and I'm gonna raise my defenses by one more stage. And now he's gonna go for basically the knockoff to try to take my evil light out. Sad, sad, sad. That means I'm not gonna be able to take the next hit very nicely, but I'm already at 2 stages of defenses, so guess what? Even though you're gonna swap, I got my punch ready. Come on, bring your porongo. As he basically gonna get hit with Drain Punch. Being super effective, but I do not gain that much health back out of it. And basically Porongo goes down. I already know what he's gonna do. He's gonna bring the Regulaki, expecting that I'm probably not gonna be able to survive the next hit. So, but the thing he does not know is that I trust in Wrath. So, oh, unless he goes for Thunderbolt. Yep, that was enough to take me down. Oh boy. At this point, I'm already gonna go down, 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 baby, down, going down. Alright, so let's bring QQ once more into battle. Times when I wish I had Blizzard, dude. But anyway, Snow Warning comes in again. It's only down to 3 Pokemons left, and I'm gonna have to basically work with what I have left. So let's go for the Moon Blast. I have to go for the Volt Switch. Putting me in the red. I mean in the orange. But it doesn't matter which one he brings out. He's going to go down with the next Moon Blast as he brings out the Koraidon, half fighting, half dragon. Best Pokemon could have asked for this following thing as Boom Blast goes and connects and takes down the Miraidon. And the Miraidon goes down. So here's the thing. Since it came down to this, now the question is, will the Regulaki basically destroy my my Mon? As it goes for a Thunderbolt, basically taking down my my girl. So now I'm down to Lamp. So I think it's choice specs per se. So I'm gonna have to put some hype into it, because at this point I'm probably not gonna be able to take it down with 2 hits. Maybe I can, since you know the sun is out. So he basically goes for the Bolt Switch. Dude, I can't beat it. He did too much damage for what I would like for. So at this point, even if it brings out this guy, I'm gonna go down with the next hit. So, oh well, what can be done? So either way, Heat Wave, taking down the Great Tusk, and so far that's basically game. I'm not gonna be able to outspeed his Regulaki. It is the way it is. I'm not gonna be able to miss anything, so hopefully I'm able to land whatever, but not happening because basically Thunderbolt goes in and Lamp goes down. GG's my guy. I was trying to see if I can beat your little Regulaki, but I was not able to do it. So Bunzer, good game. That was a fun one. Oh my god, that was a stupid round, the last one. But either way, we're gonna start another one. Fighting Code, which apparently has 4 legendaries and 2 extras. So Code, bring it on. I'm a little bit salty from the last game that I ended up playing. Like, oh my god, a Rebellion with Compound Eyes that missed no sleep powder, no hurricane, bro. That literally put me over the edge. But either way, come on Strider, let's do this. Godly, like, I can't believe it. I do not believe it. But anyway, he starts with Protect. As right now, I'm gonna basically hit him with Sticky Webs. Dude, oh my god. Like that flared me up so hard. And I am not really in the mood to deal with any shenanigans, so come on. Come on, Strider, return. Let's bring out my cross into battle. You know what, I shouldn't bring the baggage from last game into this game, because this is just a friendly match right now. And, never mind. So much for friendly. He's basically another one that's basically doing shenanigans. And this one basically has, Spore. I feel like I could possibly, you know, stay on it, but regardless of that, code gets returned back and brings out Jace, the Galar champion, which is the Groudon, as Sticky Webs basically slows him down and Drop basically gets unleashed. I am still asleep, so I do not want to get destroyed by a ground move or specifically a fire move. So far, you know, my cross return, and oh my god, the sleep strats are getting ridiculous a little bit, but not enough to put my damper on my mood. So bringing out Lamp 64 with Air Balloon as it goes for the Earthquake. Not affecting Lamp, but now it's time to, you know, take advantage of the sun that you gave me and hit you with a head wave. So far, taking some of those legendaries out is gonna do me good health of good. As Heat Wave hits hard the Groudon and burns him in the process. Putting him all the way down to red as he goes for a Heat Crash, but I guess he does not know much about my Lamp 64 being Flash Fire. Taking his flames and making it my own. As right now we're gonna blast him now with a Shadow Ball. At this point, I'm getting a little bit of an advantage thanks to the fact that he was not able to fully take down Lamp 64. And he basically returns his Groudon, bringing down Hudson into battle, which is the Horsey. He becomes S1 and he's now riding on a Horsey, which is about to get blasted by Shadow Ball and get hit by Sticky Webs. Honestly, I was not expecting him to be popped out. And also, so focus sash, but enough of the music. Let's now basically hit this guy with a Psychic as he's gonna get destroyed automatically. I was thinking that he might have been a little faster than me, but I guess not. And he goes down. Hudson going down back to the river where he belongs, because honestly, that horse tends to be a menace once you let him take a few bodies down by using his special technique. Or basically by using his special ability. But either way, he's bringing out Mushroom once more into the field. Possibly gonna start with Protect first to avoid getting destroyed by the sun, but I'm gonna basically land a Psychic off his face. He did not go for the Protect, and he basically gets put in orange as he goes and lands a Spore at my face. Sad, pretty sad, but regardless of that, I'm gonna have to make a few decisions on what to do now. I already got two Pokemon that are asleep, and I do not want them to basically stay here for long. So right now we're gonna have to swap Lamp right quickly and bring out Kyuki to battle. As Kyuki the Snow-Tail Fox basically comes in, about to make everything snowy again, and Mushroom basically gets withdrawn. So right now he gets the advantage, or basically he doesn't get the advantage as it brings out Rayquaza into the field. Now with Airlock, basically the weather gets set as is, but he's gonna go and hit me with an extreme speed, not doing enough damage as I go for the Freeze Dry. Putting him in the red, sadly not enough to take him down, so I'm gonna go for a quick Aurora Veil as he goes for another extreme speed. I gotta keep my defenses up. Oh wait, I forgot the weather's done. That was a bad move of mine. But if that's the case, then, you know, I'd rather keep Kyuki alive. So Kyuki return. And let's bring out once more Lamp 64 into battle. I forgot that Airlock basically destroys the weather effects. But anyway, I'd rather keep my Snow Fox alive. And we're gonna try to see if we can possibly take out the Rayquaza, but I'm still asleep, so he's gonna go with Dragon Ascent. Coming from the heavens and hitting hard my lamp. Oh no. His defenses are down by one stage and my balloon gets popped. So come on, Lamp 64, I need you to basically get up and land a Shadow Ball! Taking down the Rayquaza. And so far the game is still on. Now the thing is though, he still have a few toughies that I honestly need to be wary of, but hopefully I'll be able to do enough damage to take him down, depending if his little doggy is going to be the last line of resistance, because to be fair, that dog is tough and I do not want to mess with it. But right now he's bringing out the mushroom once more into battle. I last time decided to let you stay awake, so I'm basically gonna go for the heat wave, trying to take you down in one hit, unless you're gonna go for the spore again. But this time I am prepared and go for the heat wave, taking down the mushroom. No more spores for you, sir. The only thing he has left that can basically destroy me at this moment is the Glamora, the dog, which here it comes, Mr. Glitterbug. Also with air balloon, so right now I'm gonna basically go for the side kick and take him down completely. But instead he goes for a spiky shield, protecting himself proper, but I'm basically gonna go for side kick, and sadly he blocks it, destroying all his thorny spikes out of the way. You know what, I'm already expecting him to possibly do something related with my whatchamacallit, with my sticky web. So instead I'm gonna bring the steel type, expecting the poison move, and he basically gets stopped. So right now I'm gonna wake up and go for the Meteor Mash, taking down the Glamora, but either way he's gonna bring toxic spikes into it, so I'm gonna have to deal with a layer of poison for the time being. But either way, Glitter goes down, and I also popped his air balloon. Now the only thing he has left is probably the dog, as I was able to do some decent fine plays, expecting some of the dumb stuff. But here comes the Sama Santa, fully geared and fully loaded, but also caught in sticky web. So this is now gonna be a battle of attrition, whether if my bodies are gonna be able to do enough damage, or will he go down in the process. But instead he runs away, canceling the battle, and now there's a win for me. GG's code, GG's.
Well, that's another fun little battle. Honestly, that Regieleki was a bit of a menace. The other two were also fun games. Hopefully you guys I'm able to meet you guys in the near future, and hopefully you guys also enjoyed the fight that I had going on. It's always fun to return back after my internet was down for a few weeks. Well, not a few weeks, almost a week. But beyond that, hopefully you guys enjoy the battles. Don't forget to leave us a like and subscribe. Also, share this video with your friends. Maybe they might be interested in possibly joining me one day for a few battles, as honestly I do got one more row with the master battlers before I finally finish doing my new team reveal. It's a bit crazy. I've been testing it out and it's kind of powerful. It has a few weaknesses in my taste, but it all depends on how I play it out, because honestly it's not like my cup of tea type of play style, but I'm always welcome to adapt new styles into my arsenal. But regardless of that, thanks again for joining me on another Pokemon Scarlet and Violet online League battles, and hopefully I can get the chance to fight some more interesting trainers in the future. Until next time, see you later guys, and have a wonderful day.